about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So we told you about Gervonta Davis getting arrested for domestic violence. Well, he did post yesterday. He said, be careful with the decision you make. One mistake can mess up everything. I'm learning.
Hey, he's right, and he was dead wrong, but we have to allow people to make mistakes, especially young people. It's just that we see a lot of their mistakes in real time. So
that is true.
So it's easy to be so judgmental, but come on, you was young ones too.
All right, now let's talk about marriage boot camp. Y'all know yesterday I was home for the earliest that I've been home in a while, and I was like, I'm going to go to bed early. But then marriage boot camp came on at 10 o'clock last night, and I was like, okay, I got to stay up and watch marriage boot camp because some of my friends are on there, including Styles P and Adjua Styles. Now here is what their storyline is on the show.
We've been together 24 years, married 13. We're here at marriage boot camp because
our marriage is boring. It's old, it's boring, it's stale, and we need to have more fun and more passion. I feel like he's not putting in the effort that he used to put in. There's no romance at all, zero.
All right. Now,
that hurt my feelings. Lord have mercy.
They're very blunt. But you know what?
Home.
I saw after this, right, because I tweeted about it so people would know that it was on. I want to make sure everybody watches and supports. And he was explaining why he did the show. He said, if you was with someone 24 years, you may need the same. But I hear you. Love is love. I've always shared my pain and soul with y'all. I actually needed the marriage therapy. And to be honest, I need more. So to get paid well for something I needed was sort of a no-brainer for me.
Am I still romantic? I think so.
If you have to just think so, you're probably not.
No, I mean, I don't think about it. I'm just always
be
constantly.
Like, yes, I absolutely am.
I'm always constantly doing things for my queen. I don't know what romantic is. When is Burger King doing them Whoppers for Valentine's? How soon?
On Valentine's Day.
Oh,
and it's only in 4 locations. You will have to take your queen to 42nd Street.
Would that be considered romantic?
No.
No, probably not.
Get a free
Depending on
burger?
what you do, though. You can make anything romantic.
For showing a picture of your old girlfriend, that's not romantic, bro.
Depending on how you go about it, anything can be romantic. So, all right, now let's discuss Kevin Durant. He did his sit down on the All the Smoke podcast on Showtime with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And amongst the things he talked about was using his burner account. Remember, he got outed for having a burner account? Here's what he said.
I'm still going to do the burner thing. I'm still going to do that.
You still on it?
Yeah. Certain people, I'm going to come back on my regular account, but if I'm going to try and do my thing, I want to dip
look
in
out.
You know what I mean?
Look out. Hey,
I got the burner.
It's still out there. It's lurking.
I just slipped up that one time.
All right. In addition to that, he discussed those rumors that he was supposed to be playing for the Knicks.
I never came out and said anything about me wanting to play for the Knicks, ever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I got something against the Knicks. I just didn't like all that attention when I was playing for another team. So, like, I never really was big on that New York thing. It was just everybody else, you know, the media and the fans and obviously the New York Knicks fans. And, you know, they wanted a superstar to come play for them finally. But I never promised anybody I was playing for the Knicks.
Carmelo Anthony's a superstar. He had to say finally.
He also said that Drake is the greatest rapper of all time. So I saw that conversation.
That's a generational thing. Kevin Durant is from that era, and so I can understand why he would say that. Well, you know, I really don't understand why he would say that, because Kendrick is part of this generation.
But he might like Drake more.
Yeah, you're right. It's his personal opinion.
That's his personal opinion.
I'm not mad at that.
And you know, they have this account that they allegedly think now is his burner account. I was reading some of the tweets. They're kind of funny. We don't know that it is, but one of the tweets says, Kevin Durant is one of the realest and nicest people in the NBA. In the new podcast with Matt Barnes, he talked about how it would have been amazing coming back and winning the title against Toronto, and he knew he wasn't going to win FMVP and wanted to see Steph win it. Real man.
I mean, the thing is, the only reason they probably feel like that is because they've caught him with a burner account before.
Yeah, they did, and he said he's still doing it.
He still has one, yep.
So there you have it. All right. R. Kelly, he was in the Brooklyn courtroom. Well, not necessarily. He appeared by video on yesterday.
He should never be in a video ever again for the rest of his life. That should be part of all stipulations.
Now, the judge said they have to round up hundreds of potential jurors for when this sex trafficking case goes to trial this summer. And what they are saying is that date is going to be July 7th. So they need a pool of about 200 potential jurors, and they expect to send out 500 questionnaires to pre-screen those people. They said we need to leave enough time to get our jury in place. Originally, it was supposed to start earlier. It was going to start in April, so they pushed it back to, it was supposed to start in May. They pushed it back to July because they didn't feel like they had time. Also, he does have his federal case in Illinois going to trial in April. So he's got a packed schedule.
He's charged with sex trafficking?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Now, Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez, they are going to be inviting their exes to their wedding this summer. So
They should.
Yeah.
They're the parents of their kids, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and they
absolutely
all
should.
get along, and so their exes will be on the guest list.
See, I don't like that wording. They're not exes. They're the mother and fathers of their children. You
Well,
know
they
what I'm
also
saying?
are.
And they are
They
exes
used to be
too.
married.
Yeah, but exes don't tell the whole story.
That's
and
his
y'all
ex-wife,
know that.
ex-husband?
Because ex could be Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's his ex-wife and ex-husband.
It didn't say that, though. It just said exes.
Well, when we said ex, we meant ex-wife, ex-husband.
Oh, okay. We got to be more specific.
All right, I'm
I'm like,
Angela
why the hell
Yee.
is Batman at the wedding?
Shut up,
You
man.
know what I'm
Shut
saying?
up, man.
Batman ain't got no business at the goddamn wedding. The worst Batman of all time has no business at the wedding. And I'm talking about Ben Affleck.
Wow. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.